Once again, good morning everybody. Today our subject is English and our topic for today is kinds of exercise. So we're going to continue our topic last time, okay? So we have here the vocabulary. Last time we learned strength training, cycling, rowing, handstands, muscles, and joints. And for today, we're going to learn the last kind of exercise. So we have here the vocabulary. Or yes, the words to know, we have flexibility training. Flexibility training. Again, flexibility training. Band, gymnastics, and judo. Okay, so these are the vocabulary for today. I repeat, flexibility training, band, gymnastics, and judo. We have toes, I should say. Sorry, I forgot toes. So this is what we call bend. You're going to bend, okay? Bend. Gymnastics and judo. So what is flexibility training? When you say flexibility training, this helps your body stretch and bend, okay? Flexibility training helps your body stretch and bend. It is good for your muscles and joints. Gymnastics and judo are examples of flexibility training. When you touch your toes, that's flexibility training too. Why? Because you're stretching your body, you're bending your knees. Okay? So again, I'm going to read it again. Flexibility training. Flexibility training helps your body stretch and bend. It is good for your muscles and joints. Gymnastics and judo are examples of flexibility training. When you touch your toes, that's flexibility training too. To stay fit and healthy, it's good to do all three kinds of exercise. To stay fit and healthy, it's good to do all the three kinds of exercise. Meaning, if you want to be healthy and happy, you need to do the three kinds of exercise. And what are those three kinds of exercise? We have aerobic exercise and what's the second one? What's the second one, class? I forgot also. The second one is strength training, and the third one, which is our lesson for today, is flexibility training. So those are the three kinds of exercise. So I have here some questions for you. First is, what is strength training good for? Strength training is good for your muscles. And how about aerobic exercise? What is aerobic exercise good for? Aerobic exercise is good for your heart. Okay? And what is flexibility training good for? Flexibility training is good for your muscles and joints. And can you give me examples again of aerobic exercise? This is just a review since I asked you this one last time. So these are just review again as what I've said. And what are the examples of aerobic exercise? Swimming, tennis, running, skipping, and jumping. Okay, you can see this one on your student's book on page 22. How about strength training? What are the examples? Handstands, cycling, and rowing. And the last question that I'm going to ask is, what are the examples of flexibility strength? Okay, so here are the examples of flexibility strength. We have judo, gymnastics, and bending. Okay, so these are about flexibility strength. Flexibility strength is good for the muscles and joints. And it was mentioned a while ago that gymnastics and judo are examples of flexibility training. And the moment you touch your toes, that's flexibility training too. Okay? So another is This training helps our body stretch and bend. So that's some of the truth statement about flexibility, strength. So next will be your activity. So for your activity, you're going to complete the table on page. What page is this? Moment. Okay, that is on page 20. Complete the table and write sentences about the three kinds of exercise. Okay, so we have here aerobic exercise is good for what? Go back in our reading and look for it. Aerobic exercise is good for the heart. How about strength training? Good for what? And flexibility training, good for what? And then what are the examples of aerobic exercise? We have swimming, jumping, skipping, and blah blah blah. Strength training, what are the examples? Flexibility training, what are the examples? Write it there. Okay? So you can go back and read again about the three kinds of exercise on page 22. Okay? And for your next activity, write a sentence about the kinds of exercise. So we have there an example. Aerobic exercise is good for your heart. Examples are swimming. What else? Write all the examples here. Okay? And for number 2, what's number 2 again? Strength training is good for blank. Examples are blank. Okay? You follow number 1. And number 3, flexibility training is good for muscles and joints. Examples are gymnastics, judo, and bending. Okay? So you're going to do that one. Refer your answer on page 22 on your student's book. Okay, class? So that ends our activity for today, and let's call it a day. Goodbye.